crime so far. A bottle was allegedly thrown at Mr. Clarinet's head during rehearsal, which made him fall off his podium and break his wrist. Here are the three suspects.
I play the trumpet. Even though I was mad at Clary because he threatened to kick me out of the orchestra. I would never do such a thing.
I played the violin. Even though he criticised me, I was already in a bad mood. That had nothing to do with Clary.
I played the French horn. I wasn't the happiest at Clary during rehearsal. It 100% wasn't me. I had a glass of water, not a bottle.
I didn't even have water. I was drinking a can of Coke.
I'm worried because I don't want to be convicted.
Let's go live to Professor Melody Piper for the first challenge, the bottle of doom.
Good evening, suspects. Let's get straight to the challenge.
The bottle of doom.
I'm a forensic scientist. Sergeant DeCrescendo gathered the evidence at the scene of the crime, including Exhibit DC-1, which was allegedly thrown at Mr. Clarinet. Suspects, present your oily substance for inspection. In the bottle, there was sparkling mineral water. There was no detectable DNA on the rim of the bottle. The oily substance is mineral-based. This is commonly used in rotor oils and hand cream.
But I didn't have any valve oil. It was all empty.
I can confirm from my note that Phil's valve oil was in fact empty.
I did have some rotor oil for my French horn, but that still doesn't prove it was me.
I had my hand cream, but Harmony Carr used it too.
My report says that there were detectable traces of organic material, which tested positive for manuka honey, almonds, and lanolin.
On my notes that I took at the crime scene, Viola's hand cream contains manuka honey, almonds, and lanolin.
That proves nothing. Harmony Carr was also wearing my hand cream at the time of the crime. Therefore, it could have been her.
Yes, but Harmony Carr was outside dumping your disgusting mineral water at the time of the crime. This evidence concludes that it, in fact, wasn't Harmony Carr.
As you have all identified your oily substances, Sergeant DeCrescendo and I will go discuss who will be eliminated.
From I'm a suspect, get me out of here! Professor Melody Piper and I have decided the suspect that will be leaving us tonight is
Phil with hair! Because he didn't have any valve oil and he had a can of Coke, not a water bottle.
I am clearly not a suspect. Get me out of here.
Welcome to Criminal Cases. In this challenge, I will be interrogating the two suspects about the content of their musical instrument cases. Let's get started. Suspects, if you could look in this tray and take out the items of interest.
I have my valve oil, rotor oil, and slide grease.
I just have my hand cream.
Aha! You both have oily substances. But in the forensic report, there were traces of organic materials, such as the ones in your hand cream, Viola.
Yes, but Ivor Bell has 3 times the amount of oils that I have.
True, but I don't think we have enough evidence that either of you did it. For the court case grand finale, we will have to go to the tiebreaker competition with Mr. Timpani for the final cut. Could you please state your final and last challenge? Thank you, Sergeant. In this challenge, I will be stating where I saw each suspect standing before and after the crime, as well as what they were drinking. Go on, Mr. Timpani, state your case. Before the crime, I saw Ivor, Viola, and Phil at the back of the room behind Clary's podium. Viola was holding a glass of water and a water bottle. Then, after the crime, I saw Viola near the door, holding a glass of water without the water bottle she had before. Phil was back in his seat holding a can of Coke. And Ivor was sitting back at his music stand looking intently at his French horn. And she could have thrown the water bottle at Mr. Clarinet. This is much more evidence. Thank you, Mr. Timpani. I'm going to go look at my evidence and make the final decision.
I'm so nervous, are you?
Well, I didn't do it, so I have no reason to be worried.
Last made my final decision. And the suspect that will be leaving us today is Mr. Ivor Bell. Great job, mate. Great job.
Get me out of here!
Let's go live to the courtroom.
Court in session. Section 317A of the Criminal Code. assault with intent. They accused Viola Strings, allegedly threw a water bottle at Mr. Clarinet. Viola Strings, how do you plead?
Not guilty, Your Honour.
Can I please have a statement from Mr. Clarinet? On the 29th of October 2017, at break time, I was standing on my podium and making some notes when suddenly I felt a sharp pain in my head. I fell to the ground and broke my right wrist, which is my writing hand. Therefore, I cannot proceed with my current orchestra. So what evidence do you have against Viola Strings?
I have a forensic report from scientist Melody Piper. Here's your forensic report, Your Honour.
Thank you. Is this true, Viola?
Yes, Your Honour.
Do you have a further statement, Viola Strings?
No, Your Honour.
In the report that I have given you, it says that the bottle was filled with sparkling mineral water. There was an oily substance on the outside of the bottle containing organic materials such as manuka honey, lanolin and almonds.
Yes, but that is not sufficient evidence that my client committed the crime.
I also have some important notes of the contents of the defendant's instrument case taken by Sergeant DiCrescendo.
Viola Strings, it says here that you had some hand cream in your instrument case containing almonds, lanolin and manuka honey, just like the oily substance found on the bottle that was allegedly thrown at Mr. Clarinet.
My client said that she also gave some of her hand cream to Harmony Carr.
Yes, but I spoke to Sergeant DiCrescendo and she can confirm that Harmony Carr was outside at the time of the crime. My final block of evidence is a witness statement from Mr. Tim Panny.
Calling Mr. Tim Panny to the stand for a witness statement.
On the day of the crime, I noticed that Viola was drinking some sparkling mineral water from a glass with a bottle standing next to her. After the crime, I saw Viola standing next to the door, whereas before she was sitting on the stage.
And may I ask, when you picked up the bottle that was next to Mr. Clarinet, was the bottle standing up or lying down?
I can confirm when I saw the bottle, it was lying down with the lid on it.
And I think that this is very good evidence that the bottle was thrown at the victim.
Defendant found guilty, charges of 2 years imprisonment and $28,000.
Objection, Your Honour!
Thank you, case dismissed.
So, Viola Strings is the guilty suspect. She's not getting out of there.